This NFL recap and Monday Night Football props edition of the Sports Gambling Podcast is presented by WynnBet. Bet $100 at WynnBet and get $100 free bet. Head over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/WynnBet. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/WYNNBET to claim your free bet today.
What's up, everybody? You're watching SGPN. Fuck the Cowboys. Let's go, baby.
He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog.
How we doing, Sean?
I'm doing great. I'm 6-0. AKA the Philadelphia Eagles, were able to take down the Dallas Cowboys. Congrats, Ryan, on 5-1.
Thank you.
Almost 6-0. Almost
6-0.
beat the Cowboys.
Second best.
Second best.
I mean, first of all, I am 11-1 on my locks. Let's fucking go. A little bit of a heater this weekend. 4-0 in my locks, Sean.
Yes.
And I gave you Tennessee over Alabama. Hendon Hooker. Holy shit. I will say, Sunday football, there was a stretch where my two locks were in the balance. The Giants were in the balance, and football's fucking great. I'm laser focused right now. Shout out to Jake.
We needed some laser sound effects
for creating my new, You know what? We need the Lego movie one where they're like pew 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 pew. Laser focused on the NFL right now, Sean, and it's paying fucking dividends.
Yeah, and the even on the pregame show, I feel like we did pretty decent with our props.
Oh, we gave out a lineup that placed the top 2,500.
Yeah, in the Millie Maker, gave that out on the pregame show. Shout out to Terrell, who he also gave out some fun stuff. I know we didn't hit our $100 to win 203,000, but we did the Ramondre 2 touchdowns. That was good.
We gave it out at plus 650 on the props episode.
You had I gave out Carolina's defense. I got a defensive touchdown. It was pretty solid.
Atlanta's defense. You even laughed at me when I gave it out. Like, huh? Really? When that happened, I knew. When that happened, I knew things were happening today. That was a moment. I once again regretfully. I mean, we'll get through the games, but regretfully went again. Our Lord and Savior Arthur Smith and the Marcus Mariota Express down there in Atlanta.
And don't look now, Ryan, but the Pittsburgh Steelers are now one game back from the division lead, and the Houston Texans only a game and a half back. Don't say it's over. A lot of people were already digging our grave for one of the craziest division parlays in NFL history. There is still time on the clock. And of course, like I said, Philadelphia Eagles took down the Dallas Cowboys. We're going to recap all the action. Hey, if you hit an awesome bet, or you want to gripe, you want to shove someone in the locker, the Discord line is open. Just go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/Discord, sportsgamblingpodcast.com/Discord. Hop in there, mix it up, maybe give out a favorite prop bet for Monday Night Football. Let's go. And of course, as always, we're brought to you by WynnBet, the almighty, the all-powerful WynnBet. Bet $100, get $100 free bet. We're gonna be giving out some win, build your own bet, aka a DGens only long shot.
#DGens only.
Later on in the show to close it out for Monday Night Football. But again, bet $100, get $100 free bet. It doesn't get any easier. Oh yeah, let's go, baby. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/WYNNBET. Offer subject to change. Terms and conditions at wynnbet.com. Must be 21 or older and present in the state where playthrough WynnBet is available. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Sean.
Yes.
Real quick. Some trivia questions.
Okay.
Some trivia for you. Outside of the NFC East, how many teams in the NFC are above 500?
Okay.
Outside of the NFC East, how many teams in the NFC are above 500?
Okay, that's gonna be tough. I feel like 2.
It's 1. The Minnesota Vikings. What a time to be alive! Oh my God! The top 2 seeds in the NFC right now would be the Eagles and the Vikings.
Look out, baby! And of course, we'd be the 1 seed. Well, obviously because we're undefeated, but
My Falcons, plus anywhere from plus 28 to plus 35 to 1. They're tied with the Bucs. Obviously, don't have the tiebreaker, but I mean, what a time to be alive! The Falcons have scored more points this football season than the Bucs, Sean. What is going on in this world?
Oh my God! All right, lot to get to. We're going to recap all the games, picks, where we went right, where we went wrong. When it applies.
You want to take a call?
Yeah, let's get to a call, and then Ryan, also cue up that sound drop if you have a chance from Sunday Night Football that everyone sent. Maybe we'll start with the recap from Sunday Night Football. Joining us on the line, a man with amazing profile icon, the one, the only Cereal. Cereal, how was your betting Sunday? Was it soggy or did you have a nice bowl?
It was all right, a little up and down. I definitely wish that game on Sunday night went a little bit better for me, but
oh no, you didn't bet on the Cowboys, did you?
Oh dear.
of course I had to.
Oh, that's right. You're a Cowboys fan, right?
That's why he's making fun. The profile picture is not paying respect to number 10.
Nope,
it's making fun of him. It's making fun of him.
As a Cowboys fan, what is your excuse? Oh, hey, when you get Dak, it's funny how the storyline changed pretty quickly, Ryan. From actually Cooper Rush is better than Dak, and now it's like, well, they really need Dak back.
But cue the X-Files. Did I not call this out on the fucking show?
Yeah,
I said they were going to lay an egg, so Dak had to come back.
His job is safe and secure.
I got no excuses. For the first time in the last 6 games, someone finally beat Cooper Rush.
Yep.
So
called it.
Everyone has one. Right?
Yes, it's going to be Cooper Rush's only career loss. At
least next year with the 3rd place schedule, you'll catch the Bears. That's a benefit. Because you see what I'm doing there, Sean?
I know. I see. All right, Cereal. So what do you got? What was your biggest win today?
Let's see. Well, I didn't biggest win. I just hit a bunch of like around 200s or so. So
put them on the spot.
Missed out on a field goal touchdown each half with a Kansas City and Buffalo game for plus 1,300.
Fucking
I needed Buffalo just to tie the game, and they picked that touchdown. I was like, ah. But other than that, it was pretty close. The let's see, I had 50 for Elliott, Pollard, and Sanders for like 1,000 plus 1,000.
Nice.
I think Pollard was 6 yards short of it. So some heartbreakers there.
You got any prop bets you like for Monday night?
Yep, I did kind of look on it. We're gonna hope to continue the streak of not giving out anything bad so far. So everything's hit that I've given out on the show. So I want to kind of keep that trend going. I think you guys touched on it before with Russell Wilson rushing a lot more. They currently have his line at like 13.5, which he's hit that the last 3 games, 17, 29, 22. So I do kind of like that one. And Austin Eckler for 36.5 receiving yards. That's hit 3 out of 5 games. One of them was 36 against the Vegas, and then 26 last game, but he had 170 rushing yards. So unless he does something like that again, which he probably won't.
I think the Broncos rush defense is a lot better than Cleveland. All right, hey, thanks, Cereal. Appreciate you calling in, man. Sorry about your Cowboys.
Yeah, no problem.
Psych.
We'll see you on the rebound when it comes back home. We'll see.
I know. Call in either way. All right. You gotta chop it up a little bit with the Cowboys fan. Shout out to Luke Kelly in the YouTube chat. Fly Eagles fly. He is an Australian fan. I bet you he's probably not originally from Philadelphia, moved to Australia. He probably is just a cool ass Australian who knows a winning franchise, one that brings just a bunch of intensity,
or just recognizes
Cooper.
Another prison colony.
Exactly. Yeah. Game recognizes game, Ryan. All right, so play the sound drop.
D-cell batteries at Santa Claus. Sign me up.
Play the sound drop from the Sunday Night Football game that everyone has been sending over.
How about if you get a little taste of Landon Dickerson coming right down your throat. How about if you get a little taste of Landon Dickerson coming right down your throat?
Why is he got to say down your throat?
The taste of Landon Dickerson or the like running it down your throat. Those
I understand getting a taste of someone,
I think,
but down your throat.
And the problem is those two.
We never call a lane on the football field a throat. He's not. This is like a Freudian slip.
Those two phrases are fine in and of themselves. Like, hey, you're running it down their throats, or oh, you're gonna get a taste of Jalen Hurts come Sunday. But when you combine them, Chris Collinsworth,
one more
it
time.
Is really.
How about if you get a little taste of Landon Dickerson coming right down your throat?
Oh, poor guy. I mean, he's the man behind all the analytics. PFF. Shout out down your throat. I don't understand why you went to the throat for part of the body.
No need to go there. All right, let's get to it. Eagles 26, Cowboys 17. Eagles jump out to a 20-0 lead and just kind of hang on. I thought Jalen Hurts played a really good game. Again, they continue to win the turnover battle. Lane Johnson got knocked out of the game, and Micah Parsons had a nice little window before they adjusted, where he was kind of dominating, and then they figured it out. Eagles have the bye week, so that's fortunate as far as getting Lane trained back. But the defense, in particular, I thought played very, very well, and the offense just shows up. They get out to hot starts and then just come up with drives when they really need them. Great win against the Cowboys. It's always great to beat the Cowboys. 26-17. Jalen Hurts gets his first victory over the Dallas Cowboys. Yep. Fuck Dallas. Great win.
I mean, I will say it got a little tight there for a second, but the first half, and this is like we discussed, Cooper Rush had to look a little bit like Cooper Rush. So, yeah, I don't know. Not much to add here. I think Dallas is still an interesting team going forward. I'm still curious how they're going to fuck this up. I'm wondering. We saw a little bit McCarthy making some bad in-game decisions. So I feel like we're maybe getting a little brittle. Maybe some paint chips falling off. We're close, right? Like they can't sustain being a reasonably good franchise all year.
No. And
Zeke looks like he's staying on he's doing the Peloton or whatever, keeping slim-ish. He's eating carb-free stuff.
Well, now this is interesting. I mean, they play against Detroit next week, right?
Oh,
and you got Dak coming back.
Please.
I mean, a thumb injury is nothing to play with, and obviously the big difference in the game was the turnovers, right? Like, Cooper Rush threw for 3 picks. That's the difference in the game. Eagles didn't turn the ball over, and that's kind of been their formula for winning these games. Dominate the turnover differential, dominate the offensive line. Jalen Hurts making some big plays when he has to. It's a pretty easy formula.
Yeah, I mean, the dominance in the second quarter has created some anomalies with their point differential in the second half, but until they really, again, they needed to score, they scored, they put the game away, they covered. What else is there? I mean, hard to imagine anything getting in this team's way. Have you looked at the schedule? I don't see any friction in the future.
Well, you got Steelers at home, at Texans, Commanders at home. There's no one, honestly, like looking at the schedule, the hardest game is the Packers at home. And newsflash, the Packers may suck.
I'm going to make a prediction. Lovie Smith's going to randomly shut down Jalen Hurts.
No, I mean, anything is possible in an NFL season. And if it is
17-0, baby.
if we do have to lose one game this season, I guess I would root for it to be the Steelers or the Texans to help my bet at least.
That would be pretty funny. I like to watch Sean watch the Eagles drop it.
Although they play them the next 2 weeks, so it won't be close enough where I would actually be able to get.
I mean, in the spirit of winning $400,000 for a couple L's.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather take the Eagles wins, but yeah, they're off to a great start. Looking good. Can't complain. 6-0.
Super team.
Ryan, you and now it's awesome though, because you were trying to reverse jinx them, but super team assemble. I love it. It's a great catchphrase.
Super team assemble. You can use it.
All right. Kick back to the Thursday night game. Wow. The ugly streak continues. Washington Commandos win 12-7. Justin Fields had a chance at the very end of the game. Threw an okay ball there to Mooney
late, and I like behind him. If he gets it out to the pylon, it's a game set.
He gave him a chance to
poor guy
to win that game. Didn't get it done. I mean, they turned it over a couple times in the red zone. They should have won this game.
I'm now on team. I feel bad for Justin Fields. He's clearly
well, and whoever was, I'm blanking on who was calling the game, but like he drops back and there are guys open. He's just got to get it to him, and they're doing a bad job coaching him up.
Get him in the right position, guys.
Yeah,
come on. He shouldn't be passing.
Well, we've seen quarterbacks with limited skill set, a la Daniel Jones, that you coach. No, I'm saying like Dabo's done a good job of coaching him up and putting him in spots to succeed.
Yeah, I mean they're doing nothing to help Justin Fields do what he can do well, which is running the ball. Like they literally should watch the fucking the Eagles play football. That's the way. I mean that's it. That's the offense they should be running. But yeah, I mean back-to-back weeks where the away team scores 12 points.
Yeah, crazy.
All right.
All right. What do we got? Bucs at Steelers. Steelers won 20-18. Ryan, I feel bad. Your heater was so hot. You scared yourself off the Steelers money line. It was right there.
In hindsight, it definitely was the one that I would have taken. So feel bad for it. It brought one close your eyes special across the finish line. And shout out to Mitch. I mean, at the end of the day, I think for me, this is all about Tom Brady. This is all about just not being committed to football this year, not being committed to the team.
Yeah, he didn't go. Going
to a wedding.
He went to the wedding
night
instead.
I mean,
crazy.
He missed the walkthrough. He missed the walkthrough. He missed meetings. He didn't travel with the team. I mean, are we dealing with an Urban Meyer situation here?
Yeah, no, it's getting crazy for Tom Brady. I mean, but then it's always like, they're going to bounce back. But yeah, great win for the Steelers. Great win for the Steelers bet. I mean, I liked them a lot with the points. I didn't see this outright win, especially when Minka Fitzpatrick was down and all these other guys were down.
Yeah, I don't know. Tomlin, right?
Yeah.
Isn't this the effect of Tomlin? And now we're 1 week closer to Watt coming back. First win ever without TJ Watt on the field.
Crazy. Cincinnati Bengals 30, Saints 26. We had this in the Circa Millions. Felt a little bit better once Lattimore was ruled out of the game. And yeah, I mean, Joe Burrow, they're playing like how they were playing last year, where he gets lit up. And they get the offensive line doesn't do much, but then they figure out just how to win these games. Like Saints probably should have won this game. It was crazy.
Is it Voodoo that would be down there in Nolans? Cause it felt like there was some, like, of course Jamar Chase is going to, we even discussed the idea that Jamar Chase would have like some big explosive plays. They weren't the better team for most of this game. I think, and that's saying a lot considering, although we undervalued the Dalton revenge spot. He
did seem fired up.
He was quite well. His last two spots against teams, he's been good against the Bengals on other teams. I think he was 2-0 going into this one in his last two. So, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, New Orleans was not that good, but they were able to run the ball almost at will on this Cincy team. And if not for a couple just crazy ass plays by Jamar Chase.
And that was kind of their formula in the playoffs in that run. And they were such a second half team last year. It feels like in a lot of ways we're watching that similar team from last year.
Yeah, I do think like my initial reaction as I was watching the games this morning was like, for one, New Orleans is going to be undervalued next week, I think. Because I don't think
they're a tough team to figure out, but they also just figure out ways to lose games that they shouldn't.
That's true. But as someone who locked up Cincy, I did feel fortunate to get the win.
No, it was a weird game
because I was surprised at how much pressure they were still able to get on Joe. They did not have a good pass rush up until this point in the season.
All right, we got a caller on the line via our Discord audio chat. Joining us on the line, Really Leaf.
Oh.
What's happening, man? Thanks for calling in.
Uh-oh.
You're on the air. Is he muted, Ryan?
I don't know.
I think I figured it out.
All right. It's all right.
Sorry, I didn't know there was a second mute button.
That's all right.
All
man.
good, man. What do you got? How was your Sunday?
Hey, my Sunday was good. It went 4-0.
Hell yeah.
And where are you calling from?
Seattle, Washington.
Oh,
Nice. So I'm assuming
fuck Russell Wilson. Is that you?
I mean, I'm not from here, so
Oh.
yeah, fuck Russell Wilson. I'm a Colts fan, so I've been struggling myself with Matt
Oh, wow.
Ryan. So
Matty Ice.
Oh, well, he threw for 300 today. Got
yeah,
the
I mean, he
dub.
keeps putting up a lot of yards, but he plays like shit most of the time.
If you want to have some fun, go watch the all 22 or the replay of the last touchdown to I think it was Alec Pierce.
Yeah,
He gets completely ragdolled. He gets hit like in the thigh. He's not going to last the season, Sean. I just don't understand how Matt. I feel bad for Colts fans, honestly.
I mean, this is exactly how Andrew Luck retired. They're going to put Matt Ryan into it too.
Well, Matt Ryan, no one's going to be like, he left the game too early if Matt Ryan retires. No, he's not going to get.
Yeah.
He's going to get cheered if news of his retirement breaks out in a
So
Colts
heroic.
preseason. They're like, yeah, do the right thing, Matt Ryan. Hang it up.
He's going to get the heroic.
He's not going to
treatment.
get booed. Like, what are you doing, you pussy?
Exactly. Hey, but then they'll bring in Big Dick Nick. You know.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the thing. As you know, we have this that
Sean
Texans
keeps
bet.
forgetting about.
But man, if they want to get serious about winning some games, put Nick Foles in that Frank Reich offense. You guys could really be cooking with gas. So 4-0, congrats. What were your bets?
I had Eagles first half, which is one of the reasons I was calling or asking to speak. I was wondering how long, if you have been riding the Eagles first half, because they're now 6-0 first half, and I've been on it for 3 straight weeks now.
Yeah,
So it's literally printing money.
I have not been playing it as much as I should. I've been just trying to not bet on the Eagles because it works out better when I don't.
Wow. This is full. It's become very super team is real. If Sean's not betting on the team,
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't
Why jinx it?
Yeah, I don't want to mess with the mojo. Yeah, I'll be all right. I'll be on my feet, Ryan.
Bears coincidentally are 0-6 against the spread in the first half.
Yeah.
And so also printing money
Colts
there.
also super bad.
Oh yeah,
against the spread in the first half.
You bet the Colts fourth quarter. I don't think they've allowed like a point in the fourth quarter outside of today.
How is that even? How did?
I don't know. It makes no sense.
All right,
But
man. You got
other bets were Atlanta 5.5 under the Bucs Pitt game, and then Seahawks 2.5 easy.
Yeah, fucking.
I thought Arizona. I thought
Kyler
Kyler was going to show up on the road. That's normally when they show up. Complete collapse by them. And congrats to Gino, man. They're looking decent.
Hey, home division dog. You just got to take it.
Yeah, that's a good call.
It is true.
Dog.
All right, hey, thanks for calling in, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, thank you.
Let it ride. All right, Ryan. Where are we at? Oh,
We were on Indy, so
we were on Indy. Yeah. Why don't we? Indy won outright, 34-27. They weren't a dog. They covered the -2 we picked it at. I think it might have closed 2.5. Of course, they were. It was 27-26 late in the fourth. Matt Ryan threw up a nice ball, I guess, and got the touchdown. They went for 2, got the cover, and Jacksonville continues to not win road division games. We mentioned that so much on the pregame show.
yeah.
It seems like a formality, but they just cannot show up on the road.
9 out of 10 now. The Colts have beat the Jags at home. And I feel almost like Colby Dant, but I dare you to tell me that AFC South football is bad football. Every game is wild.
It is really.
Shit happens. I mean, and yet, once again, a team holds serve at home.
Yeah. They get it done 34-27.
But Goldilocks, man, made a couple nice throws.
Yeah, but is he good?
I see what people. I see why ETN was a first round pick too. He made some fucking plays.
He did. He played I think the last 2 games have been his best so far.
But
so
Doug Peterson, starting to wonder if he's not a good coach.
yeah. Well, come on. It's the Jags. You can only do so much. Hey Ryan, what about no house advantage? That's right. Love me some no house advantage. You can do again, it's their new take on DFS, but instead of just your typical DFS where you have hey, players and points, this is just player props in DFS form. You pick your 10 favorite, obviously your number 10 there, you get 10 points and you work your way all the way down to 1. And again, they also have pick'em contests. The DFS player prop thing is really worth checking out. And then also, if you just want to play against the house, you want to pick your 5 favorite props. go 5-0 against the house, you can win 20x. Not only do they have NFL, but also NBA, MLB, PGA, MMA, NASCAR. They got it all. Just go to nohouseadvantage.com or download the app. Use the promo code SGPN. You get a first deposit match up to $25. That's nohouseadvantage.com. Promo code SGPN. And again, make sure to check out No House Advantage and experience daily fantasy sports redefined. Also, we're brought to you by Babbel. That's right. Me encanta. Or sorry, te amo, Babbel. That's right. I love Babbel. Just said it in Spanish. Babbel is a language learning app that sold more than 10 million subscriptions. Babbel is addictively fun, easy, bite-sized language lessons. I think we've all had horrible times learning languages where it was like a really like you try to learn it in high school, you're distracted. High school is like the last time where you could really focus on learning a language and learning something new. But Babbel, again, you only need 10 minutes to complete a lesson. It's not going to destroy your day or your afternoon. Again, they have really cool, besides Spanish, French, Italian, and German, again, scientifically proven. And what I really think is cool from doing these lessons, they've speech recognition technology to help you improve your pronunciation and accent. That is always the hardest for me. So it's great to have like their the ability to listen to it and give you feedback on that. And again, games, videos, even live classes, comes with a 20-day money back guarantee. Start your new language learning journey with Babbel. Call right now. Head over there. Get 55% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/SGP. That's BABEL.com/SGP for up to 55% off your subscription. Babbel, language for life. All right. What else do we got here? We got the New England Patriots. I locked them up.
It's a baby fucking wheel, man.
Kramer, I know you were also high on the New England Patriots.
If you remember, we were going to share in that lock until I said, you know what? I'll take Cincy. Worked out
great.
Guess what, Sean? Cleveland will, in fact, unless something crazy happens, Cleveland's going to be a close your eyes special next week.
Look out. New England. I mean, it was a pretty simple game plan. Hey, we're going to run the ball down your throat all the way. We're going to be coming all the way down your throat with the running game. And that's what they did. They just heavy dose of Ramondre Stevenson, set up Bailey Zappi, aka the new starting quarterback, for a bunch of easy opportunities. And they got it done in Cleveland.
Ramondre Stevenson's big as shit. And by the way, Pierre,
he's a tough tackle.
FCS Pierre Strong sighting. So that was nice. I mean, it just looks like New England's going to have a shitload of just giant ass running backs, and they're going to wear your ass down. And do we have to apologize to Matt Patricia and Joe Judge for their offensive play calling acumen?
No, well, I mean, they are winning games with Bailey Zappi on the road, so I guess they deserve technically
that's a nice
some
win.
Credit.
I mean, Stefanski's just not a good coach. That's it.
That and Brownie the Elf. I tried to tell people you put fucking.
Is
Brownie,
it still there?
Oh yeah. That is one of Colby's craziest takes, is that Brownie the Elf is great.
No.
Yeah.
Zig, I zag.
Speaking of Colby, his Jets, nice victory for them, 27-10 outright. I didn't see this coming. I thought, this was finally when the Jets would get knocked down a peg. No, in fact, the Jets are now 4-2. Not a fluke. They've won 3 in a row. Green Bay losing a game they should win, not shocking. I guess just the fact that they've lost back-to-back games is a little shocking. And the vibe I'm getting from Aaron Rodgers right now is LeBron James after he found out Delonte West was fucking his mom. Where it's just a lot of like, oh hey, you guys are you guys have figured out football. I'm just gonna bomb this. Oh, you should have been there. Yeah, like he's almost trying to go out of his way to highlight how shitty the players are around him. You know what I mean? And he, in the press game conference, they asked him and he goes, well, I don't want to, call anyone out, but I think we just have to simplify things. It's like, dude, he is just he's just a horrible leader. Like obviously a super gifted athlete, but
why do you think
leader.
He's only won one Super Bowl?
Yeah. Part of it's him.
If you explain to someone that Aaron Rodgers, you just show him Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers is not able to win more than one Super Bowl, that's a problem. And oh, by the way, this was now, I believe it was overturned, but he almost had another pick six today. So
something's not right with Rodgers, Ryan.
It does seem like he's trying to lay. This is like the first couple episodes of the season where you have the struggle with the main character, so that when he overcomes it, it's that much more heroic, and either that or he's just dating a witch and he's not 100% laser focused on football. Why the fuck did we tease this? Should have been red flags. We're idiots.
No idea.
Jets might be a good team, which is confusing because I still haven't seen Zach Wilson do anything.
No, and if he starts doing something, they might actually really be good. They're a weird ass team.
Although, did you see what Elijah Moore said?
Elijah Moore, who went 0 catches, 0 yards.
Yeah.
Was he hurt?
No.
Okay.
And he was asked about it. He's like, I'm not going to say anything because that I wouldn't be seen as a team player. So. Maybe he's not happy about not getting any targets. I don't know.
I'm not happy.
Feels like there could be some friction in the locker room.
All right. Giants 24, Ravens 20.
Ryan Dable's
Ryan,
fucking
your teams. Your Giants beat your Ravens. That must have been really tough for you.
Oh no, that was beautiful. I mean, Wink got his fucking revenge once again, dialing up defense. Kayvon shows out. Makes a huge play to end the game. They get the first interception, Sean. Saquon does the deed. He lays down before the end zone. Hurt a little bit. I needed that touchdown in fantasy, but ended the game. I was explaining to the little one what, like, we were watching the highlights and she goes, "Why did he not score there?" And I was like, "Well, if you score, you give the ball back to the other team. If you don't, then they don't ever get to touch the ball." And she's like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." I go, "Whoa." Better understanding of basic statistics than NFL.
So your daughter
coaches.
is smarter than Nick Chubb. Is that what you're saying?
Anyway, I mean, look, Brian did once again. Second half adjustments, Sean. I keep talking about it. They're now 87 and 49. They're outscoring their opponents in the second half.
You're talking Giants?
The Giants. The adjustments are happening, and
there really are a tale of two teams where the Ravens always win the first half and then always lose.
That's why
the
the double
half.
result was so easy in that game. In hindsight, it's easy to say that. Look, they're playing games. I mean, even just having second round rookie Wendell Robinson back made the receiving core look that much better. Team's playing hard. Kayvon's crying after the game. It's getting emotional.
Why would you cry?
Winning culture. Winning, as someone pointed out on Twitter, this was a guy that the Draftnik said that he didn't care about football. Fuck you. Put some respect in his name. Dan Jones, 5-1, baby. Let's go. At some point, you're gonna have to admit that he's playing well.
Oh, he's playing well.
I mean, the fact that we like Jason Garrett.
When do they extend?
Hold on.
When do they extend him?
The fact they don't need to extend him yet. It's one game at a time.
That's when I'm gonna get excited.
The fact that Jason Garrett is hired and speaking on national television, NBC, for Sunday Night Football as an expert. He had the same team. He had the same offense, and they were horrible. They were fucking horrible. And NBC said, "You know what? We need you to come on and explain to people how football works." Horrible. We should boycott NBC. At least the pregame show. It's horrible.
Ryan, your sexual comments and innuendos have fired up the bots on the
are
YouTube
going.
channel.
They could sense my alpha drip coming through. Look, but I don't know if it's I'm aroused by my lock record or I'm aroused by the fact that Giants have won more games than the entire, multiple seasons over the last 5 years. They've already just destroyed. So what's going on back there?
My Garth is using your sweatshirt. I think is a nest.
Oh, nice. Well, that's fine. It's got winning drip on it right now.
Miami Dolphins 16, Vikings 24. Oh man. Dolphins, fins down. I backed you guys. You completely disappointed me. Although I would blame. I was who was it? Whoever the red zone guy is had a pretty good line about.
Hansen.
Yeah, Scott Hansen goes. That's Skylar Thompson to River Craycraft. the millennial connection, if I've ever heard one. And Skylar,
beautiful. Shout out to you, Scott Hansen.
Skylar Thompson gets knocked out of the game, and then they bring in Teddy Bridgewater, who was kind of hurt. Like he wasn't. What
an okey doke.
He wasn't hurt.
He cleared the protocol. You made him the backup quarterback, and you slide him in there.
And then he started playing kind of good. They were down 16-10. They were driving for what probably would have been the winning touchdown, or at least very close. Converts a nice 4th down, and then hits Jalen Waddle for another 1st down. Jalen Waddle's running, the ball just pops out. It was like, my God, Dolphins.
How did
that?
Yeah, I mean, Minnesota should know this.
Minnesota again. I know I'm a hater on them, but it's a good win. But man, like not much of what I saw there was exciting.
It's a great win because it was a horrible spot for them. So
very situationally very bad, but also
pretty close your eyes special. We that's the lesson when it looks good.
They're going into the bye too. That was a team's going into the bye. Ryan, what did they do? I don't think they lost. Right? Eagles, where's your card? You have that laminated card.
Don't talk to me in that tone. Are you kidding me?
where's the laminated card?
Just because you're in the 6-win club, fucking talk down. But looking ahead to the bye, Buffalo, Rams, Minnesota, Philly. So yeah, 4-0. So that trend is now 7-1 ATS, 7-1 straight up. And real quick, I got what Elijah Moore tweeted out. He didn't say this; he tweeted it out. So he quote tweets someone pointing out that he got 0 targets. If I say what I really want to say, ... I'll be the selfish guy. ... We winning. ... Period. Grateful. Huge blessing. All I ever wanted. Instead of saying bittersweet, he writes buttersweet for me. But I'll be solid. So I'll just be quiet. Just know I don't understand either. It's like,
sounds like he's being quiet.
This is the as the league turns moment or days of our league because the Jets are gonna jet.
The Jets are having the Jets have never had to deal with like we're winning, but certain guys aren't getting the ball enough. This is like new territory for the Jets.
And also like, dude, it's one game. Like, really, fucking AAU pussies.
Atlanta 28, San Francisco 14. I mean, Atlanta just outplayed them. As soon as they fumbled that ball and Atlanta returned it for a touchdown, you knew that was kind of cooked. Jimmy G forcing the ball through 2 picks, didn't look good.
We told you the last time a 5-0 ATS team was a home dog, they took care of business. I'm again 2 weeks in a row. Regretfully, I faded my guys, my Falcons. Fuck. The good team. At what point do we say they're a good team? Are they the best team in the division?
I mean, none of these teams are really popping right now, Ryan.
I can't wait to see the Falcons' revenge game against the Bucs.
Look out.
Can't wait.
Carolina Panthers 10, Rams 24. Carolina's only score came on the defensive touchdown, courtesy of Matt Stafford, who continues to dominate interception wise. I mean, could you look worse in a 14-point victory? If you're the Rams,
I mean, they're lucky they played PJ Walker and Jacob Eason today.
Well, and then Eason almost got it. There was like 2 minutes left. Should have got that touchdown, turned it over. They really shouldn't have covered this spread. I mean, whatever they did, but nothing really changed for me on these two teams. Carolina's horrific, and the Rams aren't that good still. This was not a get right game for them by any means.
And the first time I've ever seen David Tepper, didn't expect him to look like Michael Chiklis from The Shield. Just that's not the look of a billionaire. It's just
Michael
not.
Chiklis. Seattle 19, Arizona 9.
Fuck Kyler.
Kyler's just
fuck Kyler.
Arizona does not look good. Now maybe they'll get a little spark with DeAndre Hopkins, but that offense just looks so unorganized.
I mean, that was the point. That was your whole thesis in the offseason. Yeah. They suck without him. So maybe they will be good when he comes back.
Maybe but they were supposed to be good. It was those two things. One, he sucks without DeAndre Hopkins. 2, they always get off the hot starts. What's gonna be the bigger thing? And the offense looks completely unorganized.
Will he get fired?
I don't know. I don't care anymore.
I don't think so.
Matt Rule was the first coach fired, so I can't care about this anymore. I was caring for a while, but now that Matt Rule stole that away,
yeah,
money's
off the table. I mean, look, so Seattle's just good. So Seattle's better without Russell Wilson. Seattle's better with Geno Smith.
I know I made it all about the Cards there, but nice win for the Seattle. Like, division win. Geno Smith got it done. And their defense showed up. I don't know what to make of their defense. You let up like 38 points to the Lions and then hold Cardinals to 9. I get it was a division game, and I'm gonna start to look away from division games. I think when we're building these Millie makers, because they always, I don't know, especially this year,
they know each other.
Yeah, I think especially this year, even more than years previous. I feel like there were some division games last couple of years where you could, like the Ravens Bengals last year. There were spots where they would light each other up, but I haven't seen that much in division games.
I mean, there's always the chance. I mean, it's just the knowledge of the familiarity. So, I mean, this was just a weird fucking game, though.
Yeah,
like Seattle was moving the ball up and down. Arizona just Kyler, when he looks bad, he just looks like he doesn't care. It would be so horrible to be a Cardinals fan. So horrible. He just zero fucking passion for football. He's probably thinking about that Call of Duty up. There is a Call of Duty
XP weekend,
double points weekend coming. The weekend we're in Texas actually. So that's we just have to make mental note. Fade the fuck out of Kyler that weekend because he's going to be playing long hours.
Last game of the afternoon. Buffalo Bills 24, Kansas City Chiefs 20. My boy Joshy Allen gets it done, puts the team on his back. One final drive. I think my handicap on the game was that Von Miller and the added pass rush that the Bills had would be the difference. And the fact that the Bills defense I thought was better than the Chiefs offense. Chiefs had plenty of opportunities and Buffalo ultimately came up with the win. Huge win for them. Obviously they had this game circled for a long time.
I mean, who beats them?
The Bills?
Yeah. Josh Allen has to get hurt. That's the only way.
In the AFC, they look so good, Ryan. As a guy who's picked against them every week and still has a really good record. I mean, imagine if you had just not faded the Bills every week.
Or maybe that's the sacrifice that's required.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. I'm not into that juju shit, but sometimes look, I'm
Joe Boo.
At the end of the day, I'm laser focused on all the games, so I can't change just one bit, right?
Yeah.
I can't just take one tile off the fucking Rubik's cube. That's cheating.
The butterfly effect, Ryan. If you start picking the Buffalo Bills, who knows what's going to happen to the rest of your picks?
Yeah.
All right, let's get to our picks for Monday Night Football. We got the Los Angeles Chargers.
Ooh.
San Diego Superchargers charge.
Squaring off against the Denver Broncos. And hey, before we get to our picks, shout out to Fubo TV. If you're wanting to watch Fubo TV, college and pro football, they got the NFL Red Zone games at 4K in 4K at no extra charge. Are you kidding me? Over 100 channels of live sports and entertainment for a fraction of the price of cable. Watch on all your devices. Never miss an episode. Right now, you can try out Fubo TV free for 7 days and get 15% off your first month. Just go to FuboTV.com/SGP. That's FuboTV.com/SGP. And we're also brought to you by Odds Trader. Odds Trader is the one-stop shop when it comes to all your game day bets. Again, you can shop around, get the best sign-up codes, promos for all the sports books. They also have a bet tracker to keep track of your records for all your bets. And then again, player stats, game stats, injury reports. They got it all. Whatever kind of info you need, Odds Trader has you covered. Just go to oddstrader.com/Blue Wire. That's oddstrader.com/Blue Wire. Odds Trader, the #1 site for all your game day bets. Kramer, kick it off. What are your props?
All right. So number 1, KJ Hamler.
Okay.
Under 1.5. What?
Okay. Cause I did the receiving yards, but
under 1.5 receptions plus 135. He's had 4 targets all year.
Now, do you like that better than the
What's the yard?
24.5 receiving yards.
It's I mean, I'll probably play both. Is there some sort of projection towards Hamler that I'm missing here?
No,
like he's gotten healthier. Yes, I understand that.
No, I just think with his whatever labrum thing going on, he's not going to try and throw the ball more than 24.5 yards down the field.
I mean, it's hard to throw the ball.
Yeah,
with a labrum issue. I mean, I played rugby through a labrum issue. Wasn't throwing a football, but I'm sure Russ is a tough guy. He's unlimited.
Yeah. So I'm also on KJ Hamler under, but I'm going to go receiving yards. And what do you got? What's your second one?
Mike Boone, anytime touchdown.
I like it.
Plus 170.
Okay. Co-sign that one.
Tag, you're it.
Russell Wilson over a half interceptions. Like, come on. He's just
all right. I'll let me do something different.
No, do you also have it?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, why?
All right. So I feel like we've gotten sharp with these interception prices. Why are even at minus 140?
Well, and also you got to play these. You got to play these as soon as they come out, because I bet when people are listening to them, they're gonna be even like higher, right? Or I mean, the odds are going to be higher. So again,
I don't know though. I mean, the Stafford one keeps opening the same way. So all right. So you grab the interception. What I'll do is I'll give you the Russ Wilson under 37.5 yards, longest reception, back to your shoulder angle. That's I mean, maybe there's a yak situation, we get burned, but I have a hard time seeing them go down the field with him.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to add another one in here.
Okay.
You gotta
don't be afraid to add. It's fine. People are cool with more bets.
I'm just trying to track down the price. Let's see, because how am I not going to play first half for the Los Angeles Chargers? I mean, the Denver has gotten off to just such slow starts to begin with. First half is -3, -110. Like, what are we doing? So add that on there. Chargers -3.
I didn't realize
-110.
It's naughty.
It's a prop bet. And then my other prop is Greg Dulcich, who is this mythical tight end that the Broncos have been sitting on. Anytime touchdown at +900. So give me Greg Dulcich.
Can't even find props for this motherfucker. All right, first touchdown.
Yep.
All right. We'll playing both defenses. So Denver's is 40-1, Chargers is 28-1. I'm gonna go Herbert 22-1. Got a feeling about this one. Mike Boone is my other Bronco at 11-1. So Mike Boone, Justin Herbert to go with both defenses or defense special teams. Broncos is 40-1, Chargers 28-1.
Okay.
Going double defense. You know, it was calling me. I realized Russell Wilson is just so capable. He's so capable.
All right, Ryan.
What are you doing over there? It seems like you're maybe making some late swaps.
Some final adjustments to my win build to bet.
Okay.
First touchdown. Give me Dulcich 50-1. Give me Josh Kelly 20-1. He's gotten a touchdown. I wouldn't be shocked. You know, Eckler's normally the guy, but Kelly gets his looks. And then
Kelly's involved. Even like Kelly's involved.
Yeah. And then Justin Herbert, Ryan, at 22-1. Let's go, baby.
Okay.
Now time for everyone's favorite, the win, build your own bet. Ryan, what do you got?
All right. So this one, working on something new, and you're going to say, Hey, Herbert hasn't really run the ball a ton. I get it. But he's getting healthier, right? He's coming back from this rib injury. And again, I think I
like him for first touchdown.
This Denver defense, I think they are going to be able to get after him a bit. He's going to have to use his legs. So this is where and we who mentioned it earlier about the Russ Wilson yards.
Okay, yeah.
Russ to go over 13, Herbert to go over 21. That's a 5-1 proposition. Let's go.
That's your win, build your own bet.
That's it. Yeah, just keeping it simple. Oh, right. I'm sorry. It's my laser focus not big enough for you. You require a bigger laser focus.
Usually we do something, like double digits, something like that.
Oh, what are you trying to say?
Oh, I'm saying it's you know.
Do you have something? Have you crafted something over there?
Yes, I'm putting the
You're still
finishing
doing
touches.
it. You're still doing it. You see.
Well, there was a couple issues Ryan had to sort.
Laser. What laser focus brings you is you got to burn that shit ahead of time. All right. There's no late swapping.
Los Angeles Chargers alternate spread for the first half -6.5.
Okay, I mean I like it.
Justin Herbert, to your point, 15+ rushing yards. Justin Herbert to throw for 245, and Justin Herbert anytime touchdown. 20-1. Let's go, baby.
Oh my God.
I mean, Herbert. What is the Herbert just standalone anytime? Let me just look this up.
It's got to be pretty decent.
We might have to put a little corporate investment on the plus 450. I got a feeling. I had one of those dreams when I wake up in a sweat and I realize that it's Sunday morning and it's 5 o'clock and I better get up because I have to make sure all my lineups are in order. And it was one of those like Justin Herbert in his video game body with the giant arms from the college football tournament diving across the end zone, rushing touchdown. I didn't know if it was the first touchdown. I just know he gets in the end zone. So plus 450 anytime feels good too.
Let's go, baby. All right. Hey,
hopefully that was big enough for you, Sean.
It was, could be a little bit bigger, but
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
Sure, you toss us a nice rating review, giving away $100 SGPN store gift card every Monday as part of Merch Monday. Just screen grab. You leaving a review of the show anywhere you listen to the show and upload that screenshot of the review in the SGPN app, and we got you taken care of. For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, stacking the money green, and he is Ryan.
Dan Jones, 5-1.
Kramer, let it ride.